This video is made possible by EA Game Changers. So thank you to the Game Changers for providing me early access so I can record footage for all of us to enjoy. Now, we back with another UFC 4 video, and we're going to have more backyard fights. So get in those comments and let me know who you want to see. But the next video definitely is going to be the Sugar Show with Sean O'Malley. So let me know who you want him to fight. Think about someone that we haven't seen, even if they're low ranked. Now, all I'm asking for is 500 likes on this video before I start work on the next video. You guys have been beating my wildest expectations for all the likes and all of the videos, so that's why I want to give back to the community. And I want to start out with this super fight between Israel Adesanya and Jon Jones. We don't have to wait. We get to see this fight right now. This super fight that we all been waiting on, that we all want to see. And look at that, Jon Jones comes out like not playing at all, got something to prove. And then I'm pulling out the tools early with Adesanya. Now, this ain't gonna be a regular video where I'm just commentating over it. Of course, you know I'm gonna be giving you guys like some really good information, so you're not clueless on the very first day that you get the game. You want to get in here, you want to be competitive, rise to the top of those leaderboards. Okay, now what I'm doing here, I'm just showing you a complement of different strikes as much as possible, trying to be like the style bender. But look at there, got taken down. I'm not used to that. But let's start already talking about this. When somebody's up top, they can either throw some body punches or they can throw some round strikes. And what you see, I have the ability to block those round strikes, or they can throw straight strikes that go right through that block. You see what I'm saying? So look, I can block, or I can move my head to get out of the way of the straight shot. Now I want to block the round strikes, all right? Because the round strikes are just, if you're just moving your head, you'll get hit. Now, for whatever reason, Jon Jones didn't like how I was gassing out his stamina, and he decided to get up. Now, we're playing on pro difficulty, on our way to legendary. We rock Jon Jones in that clinch. And so this ain't the backyard. We're going to have to use our full MMA knowledge here. All right, look at there. That's the context. You know, whenever you're throwing, look at there, man. Look at that power that Jon Jones has. I can't, like, at this level, you can't play around. They know how to pick you off as soon as I'm the one that's getting ready to initiate. They'll intercept my strikes. Okay, now we're down in the ground game. Do not worry, because you have your defenses. And so he got back up again. You got your tools, and we just gonna have to learn how to use them. Okay, now, man, I mean, this fight really felt like I was fighting a legend. Now, the character models here, there again, he caught me again with that context. And look at that, I'm trying to pull out my bag, get in my bag, and that lunge this year is working real good. And look at that, rocks me again. So I'm in all the world of trouble. You saw that elbow there by Jon Jones. I'm throwing a knee, just trying to show you as many strikes as possible. All right, there it is. Oh, look at this. Y'all didn't see that. Now, I'm going to have to rewind this, and we're going to explain what you just saw right there. That was one of those scramble situations which making this game so fun, right? So Jon Jones goes in for the takedown, and I felt like I was falling to my left, all right? See how I'm falling to my left? I move my left stick to the left, and he recovers, all right? That's because I had already hit takedown defense in time, and I had time enough to defend the drive and takedown. And you have to look to see what direction that they're driving you, and you go and you follow them in that direction, man. So all of these scrambles, and we're going to see some more animations of more scrambles. And so when people get you in the clinch, all I did right there was block high. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Just throwing knees, you can block those and you can get out. You don't have to worry about it. Everything has a defense. But look at there, coming out. That overhand is going to go over a jab. So that's also some meta that you need to be watching out for. But in that case, he actually just caught me before I was able to do my wind up and my startup frames for that high kick. and he's able to throw that combination. So look at that combination. You can follow up with a hook after you throw that overhand. So that thing was definitely devastating. The very first time that he touched me, I got dropped by the legend John Jones. But we got the future legend and the legend that is currently Israel Adesanya. Now, one thing I like about Israel's hooks, you see how they land at range. You remember when we was in the backyard with Cody Garbrandt and Yan, those hooks were tight. When you throw Israel's, they got that reach. You see that? It's like in jab range. That's one thing that I noticed that was different about Adesanya with his strikes. You can really tell he has a reach. John Jones also has a reach. And there it is. I get taken down again. Now, he postures up. Now, let's see what happens. I'm missing my framing. And then I got a couple. He didn't like what he was seeing, and he got right back up to the feet. All right, so back to what I was saying. That reach of Israel, and is real good. But you saw right there, John Jones look how evasive he is. So you want to be able to move your footwork this year because it will evade like round strikes, those lunges. Like they are very viable. You see that? Now look, I'm backing him all the way up against the cage. Like you can buy real estate. And then if you want to, you can work people against the cage. You got grapple advantage in this situation. And look at there, I'm preserving my stamina inside of that clinch. And, just something I got to get used to is taking down. And John Jones has a good takedown game. Now, look at this. As soon as he threw his first strike, because of his stamina was low, I framed it properly, blocked that side, that round strike, and got the reversal. Now, and a lot of times you go down to the ground, especially when the game is new, you reverse somebody and you get in this position, they may not have the knowledge to defend what you throw back at them. So here, I'm just trying to preserve my stamina, and I am being cautious because with pro and especially legendary difficulty, I mean, once they get you in that submission, it's going to be tough, and you got to watch out your stamina because look at mine right now. It's pretty depleted. I'm going for that tie clinch. And one thing, all you got to do is either back up or move your head, duck or sway to get out of range of that clinch. So you don't block the clinch. You kind of evade it with your movement and your head movement this year. So it's a little bit more realistic. And one thing you realize, we don't have all these menus going on. So coming up on the end of the second round here, I think I could be up one and John Jones is up one. But before the end of the round, look at this. Got him in that clinch and boom. Look at that leg fall behind him, man. And here it is, real time. And that's all she wrote, baby. Out of nowhere. That clinch. But we got some bonus content of me playing this fight again on legendary mode, and it's new animation, so keep watching. This is where it gets interesting. Now this right here, look, he gets me down and he gets me in this guillotine in the middle of the cage, and he walks me to the cage, right? And then I miss a quick time event. I'm trying to be calm, and I miss a quick time event, and he's able to chain it back down to this ground guillotine. And look at there, I had to tap. That was on legendary difficulty. I mean, they were pulling out all of the stops. Okay, here's another one. Look, now, just because you're down and you're rocked right here, you still can reverse these round strikes. So you got to always be in it. And look, I'm on the other side of the cage right here. I get pushed all the way to the fence, but you keep grappling. You see, so it's a lot of a different type of, and look, here again, he's pushing me all the way to the cage, and it's a fluent motion. He gets me in those single unders, and then he just does that hip toss. All right, now here's a case. He pushes me all the way to the cage, and see, now he can take advantage. But look, I'm still pummeling, and then now I get his back, and then do a backpack. Now, both of our stamina is going down, and this is a dangerous position because right here, now I can go ahead and transition to rear naked choke. And look at that. You can walk your opponent, slam him down. He had some pretty big slams, man. So that was a super fight there, man. Taking on John Jones. Need 500 likes on this video before I start work on the next video. Thank you guys for everything that you've been doing, and you've been supporting me, and can't wait to see you in the next video. Peace.